Good day everybody, welcome back to the studio. I've got some really cool and exciting new molds and I've already started on this one here. This is the magic tree. So I'm just putting some gems. These are white opal chips. So I'm just applying them around in these gaps because I want that to be kind of the background. And I'm using this brush. It's supposed to be a rough. Oh, let me see if I can find a harder brush. I think I'm just going to use my little silicone spatula here, or stirrer. It works much better on silicone on silicone, because these things seem to stick. So I'm just going to go around and I'll keep doing this wherever I can find a gap. I hope that I can sort of preserve the transparency of these beautiful stones, and what will determine that is making sure that I pour clear over these areas, and black or a dark blue, deep blue maybe colour over the actual tree and the branches. I'm going to try and do that, but we'll see how I go. So I'm just going to speed this up. What I'm going to do is just going to pour it over like that, and then just do that, let it fall in the gaps, and use my little stirrer here to move it out of the way. And then I will be back painting my branches of this tree with some silicon's on my mind, I don't know why, with some chameleon pigment. So what I might actually do is, because this doesn't cover everything, I might just go around with some, what to do, hang on a little bit there. See, there's smaller gaps. I don't really want to put these stones in there. What I might do is maybe go around with a little bit of glitter or crushed glass, or what to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around with this iridescent crushed glass and just sprinkle it around. This is iridescent crushed glass, so it will give me a little bit of a shimmer. It's going to be interesting to see how it all turns out. So yes, I know I am just kind of sprinkling everywhere. And then I'm just going to go around with my brush or my silicone stirrer. All of these products that I'm using, I have them in the shop. Okay, so if you're interested, if you like this, then you can get everything in one spot. The only fiddly thing is just getting these things off. I think the brush will probably help better, or work better rather, with this. Okay, how interesting. I haven't not done this before, so it's a first for me. But I think it's going to look pretty cool. We shall see, won't we? And now that I've done that, I might be tempted to get a little bit of glitter in there as well. Why not? May as well. I might just be a little bit careful with the glitter part and just put it in maybe just a few areas. I don't want to get it on my branches because it's going to be a real bugger to get it off. But I want to go in between kind of thing. I think that'll look great there. And I've got some, these are just clear beads. These are micro beads. Just want to see if they will show. And I think they'll be perfect to fit in the, but anything that's sort of transparent, you've got to be careful with it. If you kind of cover it with a dark pigment, you might lose them in there, but we will see now. Oh, they're going everywhere. They're so tiny. They're like less than a millimeter. They're so cute. So I've filled in that area. I'm just going to make sure that the sides are done. Right. And now going around with my little brush and just brushing off some of that, because I need these branches to be free for me to paint. Might brush it off as I go actually. Okay. Righto, let's get some. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to be using my violet indigo blue chameleon. It is my favorite. I love all of them, but this is like one of the favorites. Trying to get that organized there. So anyway, we're just going to go with it. I'll start with a larger area. And this is just going to be so boring for you, so I'm just going to speed it up, put it on maximum speed or whatever speed, and then come back to you. Okay, now that that is all done, I'm just going to dust this symbol with purple plum gold Le'Rez chameleon pigments. This is more of a purpley color. I'm just worried that some of the pigment will be showing kind of underneath as well, because it's sort of falling in between the cracks. So I don't know, maybe I should have painted it all first with this, but then if I brush it off, I might lose it. But anyway, this is what I've done, and I'm going to leave it at that. I do want to go around and cover some more of these gaps, maybe with some more glitter. I might just get a different glitter here. This is more of a lilac-y color. Getting it in there, so kind of everywhere where I've missed some. This glitter is amazing. It's iridescent, and yeah, you get more than one color. Just putting it kind of, oh, that's a good idea. Open it up like that and then go for it. All right, that'll do. I didn't put a lot at all, tiny little bit. All right, so I've done that one. Bit more of this glass in there. That's all covered, so I'm going to leave that one and go to my next project. Move that out of the way. I'll get my beautiful dandelion here, and I might paint it. Hold on a second. Okay, so I want to do the tips with some white sand. This is just like a regular pigment, and it's not hard to just brush it. You kind of have to be careful not to press too hard, because you'll get onto the actual mold and it'll stay there. So just a little bit, get it on the brush, and then just, yeah, see, that's better. It will be a little bit fuzzy, I think, but should be right. This is a good way to do it. You just kind of load your brush with the pigment. It doesn't kind of drop around as it did back there when you just go from there into your mold. Just these little tips. I learn a lot of things by doing, and I like to tell you while I'm doing it so that you can learn too, or you may already know. They're already starting to pop out. So cool. Okay, now that I've done all of them, just give it a little blow. Now you can go around and clean, because see, I've got some on the actual mold, bottom of the mold, but I don't mind that. It's just going to give it some little like a fuzzy kind of feeling. Now I've got my deep green and olive gold and copper chameleon pigment, and I'm just going to brush it over these little stems. It's very hard to see, is it? Trying not to. Okay, so that's not working. Okay, I'm gonna have to, let me see how it works if I use my little, okay, that's not too bad. Because this, I want it to be a straight line. I don't want it to go on the bottom. I've already got some in the bottom. But, okay, so that is not the best. Let's go back with my little brush here. Okay, this is definitely working. Okay, so they're all done. Now I'm just mixing my colors, and I've got a really pretty metallic here that I've just mixed up just by using some blueberry tint and a little bit of sterling silver, or sorry, silver night. So it turned it into this really gorgeous. So I don't know how it's going to work, because remember I've got the chameleons there, so it's going to be interesting. And I've got some lapis lazuli tint here, which I'm going to make it quite a dark tint here. Let me just clean this. Oh, that's such a magical color, that. And now that I've mixed that, I'm going to mix up some of that in with my clear, because I want a nice, actually I might even just put one drop in there, or even a tiny little drop just on the side there, because these pigments are very, very pigmented. They stain everything. You get it on your hands, gosh. So I want that to be nice and transparent. Oh, I probably could have gone with a whole drop. Let's do that. Just a one drop, because I want this one to be nice and transparent, really transparent. Look at that. Keeps coming off the screen. Alright, so that is quite transparent. Needs a good stir, because you don't want those streaky kind of bits of tint. You want it to be nice and stirred in. Alright, that's great. It's good. And okay, let's go. Wow, this is going to be very interesting. For this one, I wanted it for in here. Just going to put it right in the center. It's going to be very interesting to see how this turns out. Alright, and then quickly I want to go around with this. Just around here. This can be a cute little, like a key holder. A key chain. Alright, let's go a bit more. Actually, might even go with the darker one. you have to be careful, these ones leak sometimes. There we go, and then I'm just going to go in, finish it off with this gorgeous colour. Oh wow, okay, it's going to be interesting. Give it a bit of a torch. I do want to give it a little stir, just a little bit. I really wanted this one to be transparent, but anyway, I get a bit carried away with colours. Oh dear. Anyway, let's go. So here, oh, this is going to be really interesting here. Ah, transparent. See if I can go around the edge with a transparent. Or maybe even just do half of it. No, I'll go around the edge. That'll do. And then we're going to go in with this dark colour. Right in the middle and let it push. Might have to mix some more. We go a bit more. 150 milliliters I've mixed for these three. And I think I probably could have even gone a little bit more. Doesn't look like nothing interesting over here. And now with this one, wow, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to go in with the dark. And I'm going to go around with, oh, I need the dark color for the chameleons. I need it to be quite dark there anyway. Let me go around here with this. And then I'll mix up some more of a darker shade of this blue. Use up all of this. Okay, my battery is just about to die, so I've got to hurry up. Here we go, all of that's going to go in here. A lot going in, and I will use up all of this. It's going to be interesting to see if it sinks to the bottom, just because I've got lots of room left, so I'm just going to do it right in the center like this. Wow, this is good. We're not looking for effects on this side, we're looking for effects underneath. So that is that. Clean my hands. See all the bubbles coming up? There's too much stuff in there. See all of those pigments? Oh, it looks so cute. Looks like little balloons. Glitters and things. So I've got these. I'm going to put them in the shop today, but I just want to try them out before I put them in the shop. Might just give it a little spritz of alcohol, helps with the bubbles. And that is it. I will see you when it's time to demold. Bye for now. Good morning, we're back the next day. I've already started unmolding them just to make it a little bit quicker for you. There's nothing more boring than watching somebody unmold things, but I just wanted to show you how this mold goes. You sort of got to be a little bit careful with it, just nice and slowly. Well, I'm not being that slow, but oh wow, okay, this is interesting. Wow, oh wow, okay, that's interesting, very interesting. Okay, let's show you this one while I'm at it. I don't know if you can see the color shift. And how cool are those flakes? So cool. But I will do it differently next time, I think. Both of them. This is interesting. But you can still paint it if you don't like that. But I quite like it like that. Alright, let's go with this one. the magic tree. Oh, okay. Wow, this is different, isn't it? Oh, okay. Oh, I like it. It's not how I thought it was gonna end up looking, but I definitely know now what to do and what not to do, because see, these, it's so hard to get it right because it's on the outside. When you have the actual object on the inside, it's easy, like here you can just paint that. So maybe just do that next time, just paint around it. But it's still, I think it still looks pretty. It's very interesting, and there's definitely a color shift going on there. So anyway, I hope I've given you some ideas, and I'm sure you'll let me know below in the comments. I'll see you again in another video. Bye for now.